Of course they're not gonna care. She's already facing heat for even dating Benny Blanco. A colorist is someone who says something towards a darker skinned woman because it typically stems from light skinned people who, and let me tell you something, if you're calling me a colorist, I'm not going to say I'm not a colorist. I have to stop saying I'm not a colorist because at the end of the day, we are all inherently colorist. If you are not a darker skinned black woman, or if you are not darker skin or darker skinned black woman, we are all inherently colorist. You're inherently homophobic, even though you don't have homophobic thoughts. You still can have homophobic tendencies. You are still inherently homophobic. You're inherently transphobic. You're inherently ableist. You're inherently colorist. So we are not all absolved of these things because we all can be inherently something. If we cannot be racist, we can still be inherently something. So, yeah, you can't say you're not colorist because you can be inherently colorist. How do I move? Wait, how do I move? Oh, that's how you move. So, who's we? Everybody that is not a darker skinned black woman. And don't say who's we, because if you say you cannot be inherently colorist, then you're flat out colorist. If you want to acknowledge that, then I don't know what to tell you. Unless you're a darker skinned black woman, you cannot say you're not something. I didn't even, because I couldn't. Yeah, that is true. If you cannot be racist because of the systems put in place, if you're in a marginalized community where you cannot be racist, you can be inherently other things. Yes, you can. You can be inherently homophobic. You can be inherently transphobic if you're not a part of the community. You can be inherently colorist. And if you say that's not true, then I don't know. I can't hold debate topics because of safety reasons, and someone advised me not to, even though I really want to, but I could hold a debate topic on this and have people educate y'all, because you guys do need to know that. I learned this, and even though like people say, oh, you always learn your stuff from TikTok, of course, but this is something that it's not like a fact where you need to Google it. It is something that you need to know. You can be inherently, there's a difference between inheritant and inherently. And you could be those things. Trust me, if you're a straight person, you always learn, I've seen this with a lot of straight people. When you get angry, you probably would resort to calling a trans person the T-slur, and if you're a straight person and you get angry, you would probably call someone from the LGBTQIA plus community, one of your friends, the F-slur, if you were that mad enough to do so. And don't say you wouldn't, because that's what inherently means, because you can't lie and say you haven't had those thoughts or certain jokes where you're like, whoa, that is too far. Come on now. That you would never say out loud, but you just and if you can be these things, the way you can combat that, right, is by actively fighting against the systems that oppress these certain people. So if you're actively fighting against homophobia, if you're actively fighting against transphobia, if you're actively fighting against these systems that are oppressing these people, that's how you can fix your inherent part of that. You don't have to accept it. If you're posting every day, if you're being outspoken about the laws that are being passed against these people to help to help stop these laws from being put into office. If you speak up and speak out and use your voice as a straight person to help these people, this stuff wouldn't be happening. You're too busy being focused on other people that you're not focusing on using your platforms, even though you don't have to have a large following to use your platform. A lot of you guys want to say that you care about people, but I don't see you guys even being outspoken about anything. Because, let's be honest, you're saying you're not inherently, but when someone's being homophobic or transphobic in my comment sections, no one bats an eye or tells that person anything. I don't see anyone jumping on that person saying, hey, don't say that. Hey, don't do that. You've made my platform not a safe space for anybody. That's why they don't join, because people said it's nasty in my comment section. If you guys truly act like you cared about this stuff you talk about, you don't care about the LGBTQIA plus community. There's no reason why people should be saying on my mom's station head that the people of these communities should get run over by a car. There is no reason for people to be spamming the N-word like everyone was doing in my live stream earlier and saying it the other way. They were typing it a certain way so they wouldn't get banned. It was being spammed all over my phone when I came back with my s'mores. And someone said, oh, that's not right. These people are idiots for saying that. Like that one person and a few people that I saw. Out of how many people? And you can't mean to tell me out of like, how many people was there? Probably 1,000? Every single thousand of y'all were black. Most of y'all were probably white people joining in on that word and using the word that is the same word used to cause and unalive and harm my people. And you guys are in the mix of these white people having a laugh with them. That's not cool. That's messed up that you're laughing with white people, that the same white people that would turn around and own you as a slave if they could, because you're black. There's nothing funny. And you want to say that I'm racist, but you're laughing amongst the white supremacists who were in my comment section making and saying that word with you. Like, and then you say, oh, when you get called a coon, oh, that's a slur. No, it's not. It's a black person that panders to the white supremacists, which are the white racist people. So you literally just said you're friends with white racist people in my live streams. That's crazy. You just sat there and was using the N-word all in my comment sections with amongst white people. Man, that is so disheartening. And then you want to say I'm a horrible human being. Like, Lord. Anyways. Like, come on now. Sat there amongst white people and typed the N-word so you wouldn't get banned a different way. Like, all my comment section was nothing but spamming that word. And I literally was just like, I ignored it. But it affects people. It affects my people who get told that they're unaliving themselves and they're not strange fruiting themselves when they get found in a tree with a rope. Yeah. And the police don't even investigate it further because they say, oh, they just unaligned themselves. How does someone get up there with a rope and do that to themselves? And we don't even have a law put in place for us. The only thing we have is the Crown Act for our hair. And you guys sit here and you do this stuff and you think it's funny because you could get away with it and no large creator is gonna say anything to you because you make me out to be this problematic creator, and then people don't join this lives and see these people saying the N-word. Because I really wish someone would have came in here and saw people commenting that N-word and spamming it. and be like, look at these black people saying this word amongst white people and laughing with them. That's like you sitting at the table with Schmittler and laughing with him while he's unaliving Jewish people. That's exactly what it's like. Like, I can't. You just sat at the table with him. That's how I feel. You know? It's crazy. Like, it's frustrating. I can't say anything because I'm problematic, right? And when I do, it's an issue. But everyone else is allowed to get away with doing all of this stuff. It's annoying. I hate this selective outrage. Like, it's selectiveness. You only care because I have a large following, right? And you accuse me of things. But if it was someone else who didn't have a large following that literally was preying on children or literally posting or not even posting weird stuff, but liking weird things, you wouldn't even bat an eye because they don't have a large following. You wouldn't even do anything about it. You know, it's like I told that girl in DMs, if you really felt like I was watching CP, why didn't you call the police? I'll hand over my phone. I'll show them that I wasn't watching that. Oh, I don't want to waste police resources. There are children being put in danger, so you think children are being put in danger, but you don't want to waste police resources? Then you know you're lying. Come on. Why hasn't anyone called the police? You feel that what I'm doing is wrong, call the police. Like, hello. Get it over with. You know what's going to happen when I call the police? They're not going to say they're not going to find anything, and they're not going to say I did anything, and then they're going to find out because they're going to say, well, it sounds suspicious that this person is accusing her, maybe because they're the ones probably doing it. And then when they turn around and want to start investigating you, they're going to find some things that you don't want people to see on your phone. Sounds like the call's coming from inside the house because there's only one reason why these people are accusing me. Because they're probably doing it. Like I said, and I told that fake burner account who literally, let me tell you something. They got so mad, they put their privacy settings on so I could no longer DM them anymore. How are you going to talk shit to me and then put your privacy settings on and not allow me to DM you? That means that I just literally won. I win. Like, I was right and you was wrong and you know you was wrong. Like, you put your privacy settings on to no longer allow me to message you, accuse me of being a pedophile, proceed to call my father a pedophile. Then, when I literally said, call the police, and I kept telling her, call the police, because I'm sick and tired of people saying this, let me just show the police this, let me just clear my name. You didn't want to do so because it's wasting police resources. Yikes. So you don't care about protecting children. Sounds about... I don't know. I can't even. You sound just like the mother on Quiet on Set that didn't call the police because she was worried people would judge her and her daughter and blame them. She didn't protect her child. And I feel bad if you ever have kids or if you have kids now. You won't protect your children because if something happens to your child, you're going to say, I don't want to waste police resources. Is that your poor excuse of protecting children? Your poor excuse for protecting children is you don't want to waste police resources. That's a yikes. Yikes. You know what happened? When I found out the Discord groomed children, when they sent the police to my house because they swatted me 6 times, I told the police, for the safety of the children. I said, because I'm concerned. There's minors in that Discord, and there was 2 minors that were groomed in that Discord. And I said, nobody's caring, and this involves minors. This is like, and I said, I'm only doing this because I care about minor safety. I did not sit there when the police, when I had the opportunity, when the police came to my house, because mind you, if I would have called the police and reported that, right, and I didn't have the person's name at the time I had found this out, the person who runs Discord, I would have been doxxed, swatted, whatever, because they would have retaliated against me. And I can't make a report unless I know someone's name, right? So anyways, I had reported it to the police. I didn't sit here and make a poor excuse like, oh, wasting police resources. I did what I had to do for the safety of those minors who clearly never got justice, because they're going to be traumatized unless they get the right therapy they need, which their parents don't know they need therapy because you didn't tell their parents anything. You just kept it quiet, and you wanted to keep it secretive in the Discord. You didn't want to let people know exactly what you did in that Discord. And the only reason why that came out was because a moderator came out with that story. Your own moderator told on you. Your own moderator told on you. On my mom's Discord, or not Discord, sorry, on my mom's station head. I call my mom's station head Discord because she always says my station head is not a Discord. I'm like, Mom, Discord and station head are 2 different things. But she calls it a Discord because that's where they go over there to talk about us. That's why she says, my station head is not a Discord. But you literally, your mod went to my mom's station head and told people. And I didn't believe this story because I said, oh, people from station head don't like people from Discord. They're lying on them. The story goes, trigger warning, that someone was talking to a minor in the Discord in a video call and was telling them to make certain noises while showing their underwear. This was a 14-year-old. 14. And, anyways, they told it just like that. And I was like, I don't believe you. You know? When my mom was telling me, because my mom read it when she was live on Station Head, she wasn't telling me, but she read it, and I was like, I'm not, and I think I said I'm not gonna say whether it did or didn't happen, but I know you guys don't like people on Discord, and I know Discord don't like you on Station Head, so don't spread any information if it isn't true. What happened? The Discord confirmed it. Yeah, one of our moderators, Sab, told everyone about what happened in the Discord, and they shouldn't have. We removed Sab for reasons because we didn't want this to get out there, and we didn't want everyone to know. We did remove the person that was involved with the minor, and it's already taken care of. But did you tell their parents? No? Okay. So then it's not resolved. So then it's not just over with. And you removed the moderator for literally caring about minor safety? Wow. And it baffles me. Like, it really makes me worried for if they have kids, because they don't care about their children's, they wouldn't care about their children's safety. It's wasting police resources. It's not doing enough. Like, you guys don't do enough. And then you doxed a minor. And the minor literally said on Reddit, you can't blame me. Every time something involves a minor with you and your Discord, you try to blame me. And you don't hold yourselves accountable for what happens. And then something else is going to happen with another minor, and people ain't going to do nothing until a minor actually takes their life, and then people are going to care. It shouldn't have to come to that. You know, it's 3, almost 4, and I better go to sleep. I'm going to get off, guys. Have a good day or night where you guys are. I will see you guys later. I'm tired. I need to get some sleep, but have a good day or night where you guys are. I will see you guys later. Thank you for the gift points. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. And I will see you later. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.